I had all this planned out what I was going to say. Hello and welcome to the Learning Curve 3D. On this channel we're going to answer that age-old question, can you teach an old dog new tricks? My name's Scott. I'm 60 years old. I got into 3D printing about a year ago. It's been quite a steep learning curve. As you can see behind me, my first few printers were bamboo. For me, that was a blessing and a curse. What I mean by that is it was an easy entry into this hobby. However, these are plug and play machines. Bamboo has locked down their ecosystem and I kind of want to learn more. So I figured I'd take you all along. We'd celebrate some wins, the many losses that I've already had. Maybe we can learn something together. Hopefully I can teach you something through some of those losses so you don't have to suffer the same pain that I do. Hopefully you guys can help me out. If you see I'm doing something wrong, don't be afraid to point it out in the comments or see how we can do something better. We're not focusing on Bamboo Lab machines. There's a bazillion other channels out there that are doing it. I'll show you in a minute. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. What we're going to be using mostly, what we're going to be doing. I'm learning how to design. I purchased the program Libre for a CAD program just because A, it sort of meshed with my brain, and B, it's a non-subscription. God bless you folks out there that can find their way around Fusion. I tried it. For some reason, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what it is, but it has to sort of click in my brain for me to even start to get a handle on it. And Libre sort of does that. We're also going to try plasticity. I bought a license for plasticity. Again, it's not a subscription-based model. It looks really cool. So I've seen a few videos on that. That's about as far as I've gotten with plasticity. Libre, I have done some design work on that. I've watched a bazillion videos. Thought I was an expert. Went in, said I'm going to cut a pig in the ass and we're going to design something really cool. And struggled to make a box with an angle on it. So I think I'm beyond that now, but we will get into that later. Let's show you what we're going to be using a lot of to make some of the things I want to make. And yes, I also have a Snapmaker U1. Just a quick explanation of what's going on here. Over there in the background is the A1. That was my first printer. That's really what got me into this hobby. I bought the H2C because I was making some of those, yes, I know. I was making some of those flexi dragons and that kind of stuff. I have access to a small gift shop that will sell some things for me. They started to take off, so I thought I'd up my game with multi-material. At that time, I pre-ordered the U1. However, it took longer than I expected to come in, so I bought the H2C when that first came out. Absolute beast of a machine, I love it. Then I purchased the H2D. That's project specific for something else I have going on. Probably not going to share that right now. And then the U1 came in. Great printer, love it. A little more open source, but I haven't learned yet how to change anything. I'm kind of interested in that. PAX software, firmware. See, I don't even know the terminology, but someday I may delve into that and take you along for that journey. But this is the bad boy we're going to be focusing on this channel mostly, I think, and that's the ideaformer IR3 V2. The reason why I bought this printer is I needed something with extra long build volume. One of my hobbies is gold prospecting, and I love making things to help me prospect for gold. And one of those things is sluice mat to put in my sluice box with different mat profiles. There's a lot of companies out there that I can just go and buy their matting, and I have, and that's great. It works well. But there's nothing like coming up with your own design, printing it out, putting it in your sluice box, throwing dirt on it, and seeing the gold in it. It's just incredible. That's what hooked me on this hobby. Not that I'm a highly creative person, but it's the greatest feeling in the world when you can plug something into a computer, download it to a printer, And in a few hours, well, in the case of that mat, 52 hours, you have an actual product that you can use. Phenomenal. So in case you didn't know, Ideaformer does not use the typical slicer programs like Orca or Snapmaker does, or whatever version of Prusa Bamboo Orca that we're normally used to. So here we go with another learning curve for me. I have to learn a new slicer. This is IdeaMaker slicer that is put out by Raise 3D. Just yet another thing that we're going to cover on this channel. So if you're interested in learning this slicing software, stick around. This has been a little bit tough for me because there isn't a lot of tutorials online that kind of break this down, and anything there is are like 5 years old or more. Hopefully we can learn something together on this slicing software. As you can see here, I uploaded my mat profile that's on the printer right now. I even was able to put my other channel, my Gold Panning channel's name on it, 802 Outdoor Adventures, in case you want to learn more about gold panning. But we are going to go over some of the things about gold prospecting on this channel, just so you have an understanding of why I am modeling things the way I am. So if you think you're going to be interested in this content, stick around. So if this journey of mine sounds like something you'd be interested in, please follow along. I would really appreciate it. I kind of go by the old saying, I do it right because I do it twice. Sometimes it takes me 3. But that's learning. What's the other cliche out there? If you're not screwing something up, you're probably not learning. So I'm the king at screwing things up. So join me as we delve into this. Take way too long to do anything simple. Come learn with me. Let's see how this old dog can learn new tricks, make the learning curve as short as possible. Thanks for watching this intro video. Stay tuned, and we will have more to come.